Hello, hello. What an exciting day. This is the very first episode of the new podcast, TWIG Talks. We are adding to everything we're already doing at TWIG so you can continue to live your very best life in Guadalajara. The podcast is going to be 10 minutes once a week with real people like Nicolas today, real information about Guadalajara, secret gems. So let's get started. Nicolas, thank you so much for welcoming us, being the guinea pig of the TWIG podcast, and to welcome us in your beautiful and serene clinic, TIAM. What kind of clinic is it? Who are you? What brought you to Guadalajara?
First, thank you very much for having me. Very honored to be the first one. Excited for the series and to kick it off. I think as so many from us from the TWIG community, what brought us to Guadalajara is either work or retirement. The second one, I moved here for love. So my girlfriend is from Guadalajara. I moved here from Switzerland, and once I moved here, as I just mentioned, the surrounding that we're in, we opened an aesthetic clinic, specializing on facial injectables.
That must have been quite a difference to go from Switzerland to Mexico. And the point of the podcast is that we offer our guests 13 questions to choose from. They pick 3, so we're going to very soon dive into those questions. So you will discover Guadalajara through the eyes of Nicolas. But so you've been here for 2 years. You started TIAM, and you are specialized in everything aesthetic.
Exactly. So
anything special about your clinic compared to all the other clinics?
I think in general, we are solely specialized on facial injectables. Mm-hmm. So this is our specialty, like facial injectables like collagen, biostimulators, hyaluronic acid, Botox, lipolysis injection. We use only FDA approved and not just coffee-free, but also FDA approved and European Commission approved products.
That's what I really love about what I've seen from your clinic, TIAM, is that you are very, very picky about the quality of your product, which is very important for me, and I think for most of all our TWIG members. And also there is the special touch from Europe with cappuccino, champagne, wonderful waters from very unique brand we have never heard about, and of course, the Swiss chocolate. So just that touch for me. And the music and the quietness. It's not like you're going to a big clinic. It's very intimate. So what made you fall in love with Guadalajara, Nicolas?
So maybe a little bit of an unpopular opinion. Guadalajara wasn't first at love sight. I don't think it was. There are other cities in the world. You look at it, you go there, and you're amazed by the first step you do.
It took you a little while. So what finally made you fall in love?
Funny anecdote here as well. I think when you Google top 10 things to do in Guadalajara, most of the places will send you, go to Puerto Vallarta, go to Tequila, go to Chapala.
Leave Guadalajara.
But
and not if you check TWIG, where we really put Guadalajara in value, but it's true. If you just Google, it will send you out of Guadalajara.
But I think once you get to know the city, for me, it is very real, very authentic, very much Mexico. I think Guadalajara represents Mexico incredibly, and the essence of Mexico. We have a lot of culture here. The culture scene is massive.
Yes, we are the #1 city of art and culture in all Mexico before the capital. We're very proud of that.
And that is really as well felt. And there are many events, many cultural events. For me, what really made me fall in love, it's the people. The people are so welcoming, so open. Everyone has welcomed me with open arms and helped me whenever needed.
Yes, we love you, Tapatios and Tapatias. Thank you so much for welcoming us so nicely. Question number 2, how was living in Guadalajara changed your rhythm and your life?
So I was employed in Switzerland for the pharmaceutical industries, like the companies that are manufacturing the products that we are right now injecting. That's as well where I learned a lot about that industry and what we're applying here. Everything that I learned back in Switzerland, we're applying here. So of course, I didn't just choose to move countries. I also chose to become self-employed, open a clinic where we are here. We had to do everything from finding architects to finding constructors, building a website, building marketing, getting all the licenses, dealing with coffee-frees, with the government and get all the licenses.
So how long did it take you to really start your business here?
I would say in the end, it took us roughly 6 months from really kicking it off to the opening.
And would you say it was an easy process or difficult process?
Good thing is the human mind forgets things. Right now, I would say it was easy. Everything went smooth. I guess while I was in the moment, of course, there are up and downs. And when in Switzerland, I felt there is more of a playbook. You know exactly where to go to, what for. Here, it's a lot of finding out things, digging deep, finding ways how we can do it. And
well, I think you did a beautiful job. So
thank you very much.
congratulations.
Yes, in the end, that's the great thing as well about Guadalajara. In the end, everything works out because there are many ways to get to the goal, to this thing.
There's a beautiful mentality. Let's finish with our last question before we run out of time. What is your secret Guadalajara spot that tourists do not know about?
So everyone knows about Gallo Altanero, the famous bar.
Oh, it's a famous bar, number 8 in all the North American bars.
And I think so top 50 worldwide bars. It's a great bar, great cocktails. Everyone knows La Fuente in downtown, La Cantina Fuente.
Yes.
But mine is a mix between the two. It's El Gallo Cantina in Santa Tere.
Do not know it. What is it?
It's really a great cantina. He prepared that when you order a tequila, they will serve you in a massive glass, 4 ounces, 120 milliliters.
We are going tonight.
My favorite is like a Cascawen and a beer with cecina. There is always, or very often, mariachis. You see almost exclusively locals.
How is the decor? The decor?
There's a lot of bull heads on the walls.
I am mind blown that I have never heard of this cantina, the Gallo Cantina, and I recommend everybody to go. Unfortunately, we have run out of time, Nicolas, but it was a joy to spend this first interview with you.
Thank you very much.
I recommend everybody follow the advice of Nicolas to look at Guadalajara with his eyes. And
just make sure that you maybe have a day off or not too early day after the cantina.
Okay. All right, everybody, we're going to move to segment number 2, which is to tell you all the things you cannot miss in Guadalajara this week. Stay tuned.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Here are the 5 events you cannot miss, plus 1 bonus one for the American citizen celebrating the 4th of July tomorrow. Let's go. Number 1, if you love British humor, you've got to go see the musical Spamalot. Spamalot is the Monty Python, it's the Holy Grail, and it's a lot of British humor at the Telmex Theatre. Tomorrow, Friday, the 4th of July. If you love movies, you can't miss the 77th Film Festival of the Cineteca. That is happening, of course, at the Cineteca, which we love. And for 60 pesos, you can see a lot of gems from all around the world in independent movie until July 17th. If you're a woman in town, you can't miss at the Expo Guadalajara the incredible makeup outlet. You're going to have 40 to 80% off from very famous brands from Health to Revlon. And it's from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. for 4 days until Sunday the 6th. If you want something entirely different, go see the hypnotist John Milton at the Galleria Teatro. He's going to be there for 4 nights. That's how famous he is. And he can hypnotize you from your seat. So don't miss him. He's there until Sunday, July 6th. If you love the Jalisco Symphonic and the Teatro Degollado, this beautiful neoclassical theater, do not miss the last 3 sessions of the season. It's going to be on Sunday at 12:30 and Thursdays at 8:30. For 100 pesos, you can have a treat of classical music. I guess we have done it all. Now your 2 bonuses if you're an American citizen celebrating the 4th of July. Well, the 2 events we have to propose you are actually happening on Saturday the 5th of July. Go figure. The first one is by the Democrat Abroad, and it is a jazz barbecue at the St. Mark Anglican Church. Let's go from 3 to 6 p.m. If you want a younger crowd, you're going to go to the Guara Connection from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on the Brire Rooftop Cafe, and you're going to have a blast. So whatever you do, you are going to have an amazing time. And the event I just mentioned are just a little teeny bit of how many incredible upcoming events are happening in Guadalajara. You will find them all on TWIG Event Super Calendar. We are very proud to be the only one to source from 100 different sources in one calendar. So you have 1,000 events from knowing what to do tonight, this weekend, next month, next year. Thank you for watching the first episode of our new podcast, the TWIG Talks. Please DM me to tell me you love it or send me suggestions to improve it. We are here for you, so be there for us. Okay? I'll see you soon.